wonderful Wednesday to all our learners, parents, and teachers from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Are you ready for a new English 10 learning adventure? Hold on tight as our ETULAY TV takes you there. I am your tutor guide Juday from Santa Rosa National High School, SDO Lapu-Lapu City. And I will be your tutor guide for English 10 learning adventure, where you can wonder as you wonder. Be excited as you wander around English 10 for beautiful learning spots, challenge passes, and treasure hunting. So, invite your friends, classmates, and schoolmates to watch this episode. Ready your ballpen and your paper and have fun while learning with us. For today's learning adventure, you will take 3 challenges and get a chance to have 20 tokens. You will be moving from one learning spot to another to discover about connecting ideas using conjunctions in an argumentative text. Of course, a big thanks to the Central Office SLMs from SDO Cordillera Administrative Region for their module as our main reference for today's learning adventure. Thank you so much. Welcome to our first stop for today's learning adventure, the review time. Last Wednesday, you discovered about the language of research. The language of research can help you understand research answers to important problems. There are several reasons research results can be misleading. Take note of that. So what are the reasons for these research results which can be misleading? First, there may be flaws in the research design. Sometimes the research design might have problem. Another reason why research results can be misleading is researchers may make mistakes during the experiment or when analyzing the data. And sometimes they may even be biased, wanting certain results so much that they influence the results. Please take note of that, wanderers. And also, last Wednesday, you learned about campaigns. What are campaigns? Campaigns use persuasive language in order to convince audiences to perform a certain function. You also got treasures about the 5 dimensions of campaign. We have awareness raising. Remember the COVID-19? Second, research. About the vaccine for research. And we have social mobilization. And training. Fifth, lobbying. Aside from campaigns, we also learned about advocacy. Advocacy is an action for a cause or purpose. Advocacy and campaigns are sometimes seen as synonymous terms. Dear wanderers, please remember this. They are sometimes seen as a synonymous term. And why is that? Because both are terms for all forms of influencing or convincing others. That's for our review, my dear wanderers, and I'm sure you are ready for our first challenge. Challenge number 1. Identify the conjunctions. I hope you're ready. Please ready your ballpen and your module, or if you don't have your modules yet, be ready with your paper and ballpen. In our challenge today, you need to read and answer the question by simply choosing the letter of your answer. And please write it on your paper. Directions. Identify the conjunction used in the given sentence. choose the letter of your correct answer. Again, choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Neither one of them even helped out the old women cross the street. Again, for number 1, neither one of them even helped out the old women cross the street. Is it A, neither, B, but, C, both, or D, nor? You have 3 seconds to answer, and time starts now. Identify the conjunction in the sentence. Time is up. The correct answer is, indeed, it's letter A, neither. Great job, dear wanderers. You got a token. Now let's proceed to number 2. Both James and Andrew were playing their gadgets while their teacher is talking. For number 2, both James and Andrew were playing their gadgets while the teacher is talking. Is it A, and, B, both, C, nor, or D, or? Identify the conjunctions in 3 seconds. 3 seconds starts now. And the correct answer is right. It's letter A, and. That is the conjunction for sentence number 2, and you have another token. Continue collecting your tokens, dear wanderers. Let's now proceed to number 3. My best friend and I went to the beach to play with the sand. Again, my best friend and I went to the beach to play with the sand. Identify the conjunction. Is it A, both, B, also, C, and, D, either? What do you think is the correct answer? 3 seconds starts now. Identify the conjunction. And the correct answer is very good. It's letter C, and. Congratulations, wanderer. You have another token. We are now on number 4. For number 4, Monica does not know about Michael and Bobby, nor about Jessica and Susan. Again, Monica does not know about Michael and Bobby, nor about Jessica and Susan. Is it A, nor, B, yet, C, but, or D, for? You have 3 seconds to answer. Which is the conjunction here? And the correct answer is letter A, nor. Wow. Good job, dear wanderers. You nailed it. And for that, you have your token. Number 5. So far, he hasn't told her the truth. So far, he hasn't told her the truth. Is it A, yet, B, so, C, hasn't, or D, the? Identify the conjunction used in the sentence in 3 seconds. 3 seconds. All right, and the correct answer is letter B. So, good job, dear wanderers. You have completed the 5 tokens. Congratulations once again. In this challenge, you earned a challenge passer for English 10 and a token. I'm sure it's 5 tokens. Congratulations once again. Now, dear wanderers, we are now in our week 2 for quarter 2. And before we move on, allow me to share with you our objectives. During our learning adventure, you are going to identify conjunctions in an argumentative text. Second, use conjunctions in composing argumentative text. Now, to start our learning adventure, we will now explore. Let's start with this one. When the argument is unified and cohesive, readers are more likely to believe what the writer is saying. Let me repeat that. When the argument is unified and cohesive, readers are more likely to believe what the writer is saying. That is how important conjunctions are. Another, when a writer takes the time to make the argument more readable, this engenders faith and goodwill in the readers. I believe you have tried that, right, dear wanderers? Now, let's recall. What are conjunctions? I'm sure you have encountered these words in your past English subjects. You have heard about because, when, so, but, and, then, and other conjunctions. So now, let's have a quick review about them. Conjunctions used in argumentative text. This is what we're going to explore in today's learning adventure. The conjunctions used in argumentative text. Now, what are conjunctions? What are conjunctions? Let's discuss about them one by one. Conjunctions, they serve as the glue that holds words, phrases, and clauses, which are both dependent and independent. Again, these glues or holds the words, phrases, and clauses together. Remember, the clauses could be a dependent clause or an independent clause. So may it be a dependent clause or independent clause, conjunctions will glue them. Glue that holds words, phrases, and clauses together. I think you're already thinking of something like a glue that holds something together. Imagine that, dear wanderers. Another, conjunctions serve as a cue. If in the first function it's like a glue, this time it serves as a cue. A cue for what? This serves as a cue within a sentence. You can see them within a sentence, and it signals the reader that another idea is coming. Again, signals the reader that another idea is coming. That's the function of being a cue within a sentence. I hope you can already imagine about conjunctions. Let me repeat the keywords: glue and cue. That's conjunction. And, of course, since they are like a glue and a cue, they unite. They unite elements of an argument together. Right? Unite elements of an argument together. Now, let's have an example. Peter and Paul are best friends. Very simple sentence. Peter and Paul are best friends. In this example, the word and is the conjunction. Why is it a conjunction? It joins two entities. See, Peter and Paul, they are joined by and. Like a glue, it holds together and it unites. So that is the example for conjunction. Now, dear wanderers, let's talk about the three kinds of conjunctions. What are the three kinds of conjunctions? We will focus today on coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction, and correlative conjunction. Three kinds of conjunctions we have: coordinating, subordinating, and correlative. Let's talk about them one by one. Coordinating conjunctions. These coordinating conjunctions link ideas by showing how they relate. Link, like a link. It links ideas by showing how they co-relate. For example, um, we have the word and. This is very common. When we use and in a sentence, we indicate two ideas that go together. We always use and to link ideas or two ideas that go together. That's for coordinating conjunction. What about subordinating conjunctions? Subordinating conjunctions, this indicate that one idea depends on another. One idea depends on another. For example sentence, we will be late unless we leave now. I will repeat the sentence. We will be late unless we leave now. In this example, in this sentence, the conjunction unless is an example of subordinating conjunction because the next clause depends on the action that follows it. We will be late, and then we leave now. Therefore, it depends on the action. That's the use of unless. And that is an example of subordinating conjunction. What about the third conjunction? The third type is what we call correlative conjunction. What are correlative conjunctions? Correlative conjunctions, they join elements within a sentence, and they indicate that the two are of equal importance. Correlative. Relative. It means they are of equal importance. Let's have an example here. In the example that I will read later, the words neither and nor work together in a sentence that indicates that they are of equal importance. Okay, let's have it here. I like neither carrots nor celery. I like neither carrots nor celery. The speaker here shares that he or she doesn't like to eat carrots and she doesn't like to eat celery. See, equal importance. Though negative, but they indicates two equal importance. I hope you will remember that. That's correlative conjunctions. Dear wanderers, as we continue with our exploration in our learning adventure, we have to talk about connecting conjunctions to argumentative text. Let's take note of this. Remember this, wanderers. Conjunctions or connectors, they have their functions in the sentences. Please note, conjunctions or connectors have their function in the sentences. This is especially if the conjunctions or the connectors will be used in a format text like argumentative text. Wanderers, please remember that indicating these connections help reinforce the argument within a paper. If you are writing something and you are using these conjunctions or connectors, that will help reinforce your argument. Okay, we have phrases like, for example, that will let the reader know the information that follows is meant to support an idea. For example, is used to support an idea. Thus, the use of transitions cues readers into the writer's thinking process. Right? Dear wanderers, please remember that. And aside from the three types, we also have what we call conjunctive adverbs. What are conjunctive adverbs? These are very important in writing an argument. You use however, moreover, namely, nevertheless, meanwhile, subsequently, and furthermore. Let's have an example. For example, the rules formulated were good. However, some statements were not applicable to the English club. The conjunction here is, or the conjunctive adverb here is, however. Let's have another example. Number 2. Students who will be delivering their speech are namely Peter, Paul, and Edgar. What conjunctive adverb is used here? Namely. Namely, and then you indicate the names. Like here in this example, namely, Peter, Paul, and Edgar. I hope you are ready for our challenge number 2. Dear wanderers, please ready your modules because you are going to seek. What are you going to seek in our challenge today? You're going to seek for the conjunctions. Let's start. Directions. Look for the words in the maze. I hope you can see the maze clearly. You're going to cross out the words with red crayon. Wanderers, please ready your red crayon so that you can follow. You're going to look for the words in the maze. What words? We have transition, nor, but, no sooner, lest, unless, then, or, and whether. We have 9 words, but or can be found here twice, meaning in this challenge, you will have 10 tokens. And I will set my timer. I will give you 10 seconds to search the words. 10 seconds. Try to check. Again, transition, nor, but, no sooner, lest, unless, then, or, and whether. Time is up. Let's try to check if you were able to find the words. Transition. Can you find it? Yes. Congratulations, Wanderer. And for that, you have, the token will be given after all the words. We have nor. Cross it out. But. All right, it's there. No sooner. Great job. Lest. Amazing, dear wanderers. Unless. You're right. It's there. Unless. What about then? Yes, there's then. As what I've said, or twice. Where's the first or? Can you find it? There. Or. Going down sideways. And another or. There. I hope you were able to find that. And whether. It's diagonal. And yes, dear wanderers, for that you have earned a token. Not just 1, but 10 tokens. Congratulations, dear wanderers. You nailed our second challenge. For that, you have a badge, a challenge passer badge. I hope you can see what's in the text of our badge. It's English 10 Learning Adventure Challenge Passer. Congratulations once again. That means you are ready for challenge number 3. Fix me. Fix me. Challenge number 3. I hope you're ready, dear wanderers. For our directions, unscramble the letters to form the correct word. You are going to unscramble the letters here and form the correct word. You need to fill in the boxes and please use a clean sheet of paper for your answers. For number 1, I hope you can see. Or you may write it down, wanderers. It's ONNTICOJUCN. Take note of that. Ready your ball pen and please write it down for number 1, ONNTICOJUCN. COJUCN. Later, I will give you time to answer. What about number 2? Please write. It's TORSNECNOC. Number 2, TORSNECNOC. For number 3, unscramble these letters. For number 3, it's ELIHWNMAE. Let me repeat that. ELIHWNMAE. I'll give you 10 seconds. I hope you're done writing the letters and try to form the correct word. 10 seconds. Now begin. 10 seconds. Think. Of course, these words are related to our session today. I'm sure you can answer numbers 1, 2, and 3. And time is up. Let's reveal the answer. Kindly check if you got it right. Number 1. Indeed. Wonderful, Wanderer. I'm sure you got conjunction. Yes, that's our main topic today. And you have a token. Nice. Number 2. The correct answer is connectors. Yes, great job. And for that, of course, another token is given for you. For number 3, an example of conjunction, we have meanwhile. Wow. And please note, these are just the first 3, meaning we still have 2 other words to unscramble. Let's proceed to number 4. VOREOMER. Number 4, VOREOMER. And for number 5, it's SYULBTSNEEQU. I will give you 5 seconds to unscramble the letters. And our 5 seconds starts now. I hope you can form the correct word. Time is up, dear wanderers. Let's reveal our answer. For number 4, the word is, you got it right. It's moreover. And if you got the answer moreover, you have a token. Congratulations. And for number 5, the word is subsequently. Yes, it's subsequently. And for that, you have another token. That means in this challenge number 3, you have earned a badge, a challenge passer badge, and 5 tokens. Congratulations, wanderers. You have completed the 3 challenges. That means you have 3 challenge passes and you have completed the 20 tokens. Congratulations, dear wanderers. Wanderers, let's sum up what we have learned today. Please remember that conjunctions improve the paper as a whole by giving the writing coherence or flow. Let me repeat that. Conjunctions improve the paper as a whole by giving the writing coherence or flow. And also, please remember that a conjunctive adverb such as however or overall joins 2 complete sentences and using either a semicolon or a period. Please remember, wanderers, these words and phrases serve different purposes, like showing agreement, opposition, causality, support or emphasis, consequence, and conclusion. They work like a bridge from one of the writer's points to another. That's the role of conjunctions. For example, however, lets the reader know the statement that follows is in opposition to the preceding. and overall signals a conclusion. These signals guide readers to either reflect on what came before or anticipate what is coming next in the paragraph. Please remember that today you have learned about conjunctions and use them to write in argumentative text. Conjunctions and conjunctive adverbs unite elements of an argument together. And when the argument is unified and cohesive, readers are more likely to believe what the writer is saying. Our dear wanderers, your voice matters to us. We would like to hear your feedback. You can use here the link or use the QR code. Dear wanderers, we hope that you have had another wonderful learning adventure. This has been your tutor guide today, reminding you all to be judicious in connecting ideas using conjunctions in an argumentative text. See you next Wednesday, same time, same channel. This is your tutor guide today. Thank you and goodbye.